This is the tvnews.tv, brought to you by American Ingenuity Media, simply the solution for innovative on-air promotion, video marketing, plus internet and social marketing. Visit them at AmericanIngenuityTV.com and on Facebook. Here now is Jeff Grimshaw.
Welcome to the tvnews.tv. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. It's Friday, March 9th, and we begin straight away by sending you to Atlanta, where former CNN anchor Bobbie Battista delivers her Eye on the News.
Thanks, Jeff. For better or worse, there seemed to be only one news story that dominated the cable news shows this past week, and that was Rush Limbaugh's despicable remarks about the Georgetown University law student who testified before Congress about insurance coverage for contraceptives. If you haven't heard about this story, you're living in a cave, so I won't bother recapping all the details. But slut and prostitute were Limbaugh's choice words for Sandra Fluke. A couple of observations. As we know, I'm a big defender of free speech, so I will not argue Rush's right to say what he said. He may represent the worst of American politics and pop culture, but he has the right to choose his own words. Meanwhile, he is and will have to live with the consequences. Will an exodus of advertisers derail his radio show? Probably not, because most are likely only dropping out until the tempest subsides, and they will rationalize that he apologized, even if it was a rather graceless effort. Nonetheless, this incident may at least put a chink in Limbaugh's armor. Has the story been covered equitably on the cable channels? No. Very little has been mentioned about equally scurrilous remarks made by some on the left. And frankly, they shouldn't be getting a pass. Bill Maher called Sarah Palin the C word, and the B word has been used a number of times by Ed Schultz and Keith Olbermann. And those incidents didn't nearly command the reaction of Limbaugh's remarks. Now, some folks may try to draw the distinction that the guys on the left were talking about women in the public eye, therefore they're fair game, or that attacking an unknown innocent represented an attack on all women, therefore it was worse. I'm not buying any of that. I am equally as offended by all these remarks on both the left and the right, and I truly wonder how low the discourse can go. I mean, are these guys in high school or what? Remember, it was always the attention-starved geek or the insecure jock who would use derogatory terms like that just for the shock value? Well, that's what's going on here, and it's equally juvenile and disrespectful. And why is it always the men uttering these pronouncements on women? Is it some kind of gender power trip? Or a desperate attempt to make their voices heard above the maddening crowd? What do you think? It seems the word provocative has come to mean not thought-provoking or stimulating, but degrading and humiliating. One last thought on this issue that started the whole thing. Would someone please tell me why insurance should cover the cost of Viagra and not contraceptives? In the end, we all seem to be paying for everyone else to have sex, so it all kind of works out. I'll be back next week with my Eye on the News.
Well, we thank you, Bobbie. A gem as always. We will return with the sports TV news right after this.
Specially formulated to meet your specific needs, the Monavie elements are revolutionizing how you approach your health. Built on the Monavie Bioessence promise, each of these health-packed supplements works with your body to promote your best self. Monavie, a more meaningful life.
All right, Eric Mackerlin was caught in airline connection hell, and so he cannot answer the bell to deliver the sports TV news. But in his stead, making the tvnews.tv debut is our very own Cub reporter and teaching tennis pro, Trevor Grimshaw.
Comcast NBC Sports is clearly playing a game of catch-up digital TV ball with ABC ESPN. While ESPN has created a thriving online video platform, ESPN3.com, which streams its extended product to online sports fans, NBC remains bereft of such a platform. So what is NBC Sports to do with the 2012 Olympics and 3,000 hours of coverage? Well, they've partnered with the best in the online video business, YouTube. NBC will utilize YouTube's ability to live stream massive amounts of London Olympics coverage later this summer. The plan calls for YouTube to stream directly to NBCOlympics.com. So for now, NBC has solved this problem, but they will need to create a permanent online streaming solution if NBC Sports really wants to challenge ESPN for sports TV supremacy. For Eric Mackerlin, I'm Cub reporter Trevor Grimshaw. Back to you, Dad. Jeff.
Thanks, son. I'm proud of you. Okay, time is running out this week for you to win this groovy The TV News.tv coffee mug. So get it in gear. Like The TV News.tv on Facebook. Find the phrase that pays. That's there every weekday and email it to us at register@thetvnews.tv. Remember, the more days you enter, the better your chances of winning. Monday, Gabriel Reyes will be on hand to deliver our exclusive Hispanic Media Report. And we would love to have you as a sponsor of the TV News, so you can deliver your message to the very tops in TV in our native tongue. You guessed it, that's video. Now, to get the ball rolling, email us at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that about does it for this edition of the TV News. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. We thank you very much for watching, and as always, go out and make it a good day.